Field still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory lap,
first rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 18 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Derek Carr sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
David Montgomery, the ball
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
They run Montgomery. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears have... On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best shot.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
A loss of 7 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a...
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the carry, it's Montgomery.
2-yard line.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Chicago.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule...
And I think the ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football...
After review of the play, the ruling on the
2nd and short now following the fumble.
Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Albert Okuebuna, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Bears. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A big play that time on the catch and run. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of this. And the Raiders have got him. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Got some room at the 30. Wide open receiver complete. Good. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an... to Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down at 4. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bears will extend their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Up 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Got a man, and he hits him inside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Going for the deep ball. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to try and go deep again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 50.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as the Bears push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they... We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Offense.
What was that, rep?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
And 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. I hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Room here to run. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Chicago, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaunt. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you...
The option to start the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. You know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2.
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 15 carries, 71 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Marlon Mack.
A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 44. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But I remember a basketball coach telling me one time he had a guy average about 40 points a game. And he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much defense. He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, and they got the win last week in that effort.
Even better. It's always best to clean up things after a win than after a loss.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now this throw caught left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
5-yard line.
First down. Here's Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Burrow.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now Burrow on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 24 is the mic.
And Burrow going to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 10, Colts nothing.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Tackle made at the 9.
Second and 3 from the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Third down and 2.
Here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket.
This offense gets ready to take over the football. First and 10. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking low, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you what. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Burrow will throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
That's good.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Second and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Here's a run with Mixon. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to fire this thing. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline, and that's one of the more difficult.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 32 on the play.
49-yard line.
It's Mixon on the counter. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit. Now Burrow loses the football.
Joe Burrow is sacked.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. Scrimmage.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough?
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now it's Burrow. And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for his tight end. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
51's the money. All day, every day, any day. Mike 51.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Bengals, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.